Finally.
We are live. Hello, we are the Mad Scientists, and finally we are live. We had a little technical hitch, but I think we fixed it. I hope so. Okay, I'm Mad Frankie, and this is Violet Igor, and we are the Mad Scientists. And we are now going to have a look at what I've got here. Now, I was playing with this the other day, and I love playing with it. Got some lovely textures, but look at the actual thing itself. That would be great in a mixed media thing. You could cut it to a shape. You could tear it a bit. It would be lovely, wouldn't it? So that's what I'm thinking of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that nice coloured bit off so that I don't use it and make it mucky. So I'm going to keep that piece for later, and then I've got a piece for actually using as a texture, hopefully. So I promised new paints and new stencils. Righty-ho. This is possibly my last transmission from Wales because I'm going home tomorrow. These are the stencils. This is quite nice. I quite like this. It's my sort of slightly grungy look. Called On the Road. I really wish I had some PM stencils, but I'm going home tomorrow so I can pick some up if I have to come back. And these are quite nice too. Let's have a look at these. These are rather good. Have I shown these before? I think I might have. Did I? No, they look clean to me, so I don't think I've shown them. So we've got a nice pebbly one. We've got, it looks a bit like reptile skin. We've got, oh, look at everybody bursting in. Lovely. We've got stripes like zebras, possibly, and something a bit like a leopard. That's what we're supposed to be in here, I think. That's what it said. Zebra skin, cheetah skin, snake, zebra skin. What? Oh, I think that's giraffe, more giraffe, that one. Not pebbles. Looks a bit like pebbles, but you could use it for pebbles, certainly. But there it is. I think that's giraffe, that one. Anyway, it's just a bit smudged at the end where it was saying, so it might be saying, might not. We'll put those to one side.
No, I could talk. It's just I was letting Fran talk.
No, Violet sound is not muted.
No, I'm not muted. My face is still showing too, Fran.
All right, you want to go away? Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I was entertaining. Okay, go ahead. You're on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, this one is quite obvious what it is. It's pipes and taps and gears. I love that. Soupty-doop. And some letters as well. So that'll be fun to play with. And I really like this one. It's lovely. It's two edges. What I will probably do is cut it apart so I can put one edge up there and the other edge down there. So there's that. And then I've got a couple of big ones. Well, a big one. This one. Ooh, gonna be great on this plate. Soupty-doopty-doo. And this one, which I really like. Look at that lovely butterfly. I feel like doing that butterfly in silver or gold or copper, one of the metals, and putting it on one of the pieces I've already done over there. Could do, could do. And then I've got all these things. Now these are quite cheap. I think there's something like 12 in here.
Well, you open that, and I'm going to say hello to, I'm going to name off everyone that's here so you know. Hello, Darcy. Hi, Angela. Hello, Mariah and Brad and Susan Dufresne. And let's see. Hi, Fran on the edge. Oh, wait, that's me. Okay, there we go. That's good. We're all good now.
Hello, everybody. So glad you were going to all pop in. And I'm so looking forward to getting home and being able to go back to playing with some PM Artist Studio stencils.
Yeah.
So much.
Hi, Patricia.
Look what I've had to buy all these to try and sort of stave my...
Okay, Darcy.
So these, I mean, there's some sort of starry thing, more starry-ish thing, more like a gear, that one, I think.
I swear, Fran, you're over in Wales and you're having stencil withdrawals, and you went and just bought
Yeah.
a ton load of new stencils.
These weren't very expensive. I got them on Amazon. I think they were 12 for, I don't know, I can't remember now, but they're pretty good. So that's obviously bricks in a wall. And that one looks like some sort of, I don't know, animal printy thing. Not really sure. It doesn't seem to be terribly well defined. And then there's honeycomb. It's a bit regular for my taste, that, but I'm sure we can do something with it. You can always do it like this and not use all of it, you know, so that's a possibility. Then we've got this sort of circles and squares alternate. Again, it's a bit on the regular side. That sort of funny shapey sort of thing. It's quite good because it's got more than one. It's got one shape, but it's twisted, so it's interlocking, rather like you know, where you look at something, you can't tell which is the face and which is the vase, or that kind of thing.
You need a dark border behind it so that we could see the stencils better.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's pull this one because that's a bit dark. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Because this is one where we were playing together, and this is my result. Now I've had to back down a couple of times to try and get this bit up, and using this gloss medium to do so. And I think I've got it all up now. Let's have a look.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get, I'm betting.
Yeah.
Hi, Evelyn.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Evelyn.
There we are. That's not too bad, is it? That was using that little rose stencil that I wasn't sure about. It turned out quite nice because it slipped slightly. Because I did it with the put it down and push it technique. So it slipped a bit and it gave me little edgy bits around it, which was lovely. I like that. So anyway, back to the stencils. So we've got this sort of shell shape, stars and dots, and probably leopard.
Oh, there. See, now they really show up. Yeah. I like the bottom one. Yeah, I like that one.
Leopard a bit closer.
I could see it. All of them.
Skin, not as good as the other ones that I got, obviously, but yeah, quite nice. And zigzags. I mean, I didn't choose these because I liked all the stencils. I chose them because I thought I could live with some of them, and you can always fiddle about with them. You know, you could always do what Patricia does and cut bits out. Yep. Or stamp little holes and things, you know, make it much more
interesting. This is what happens when you're away from home and you don't have all your craft stuff around you, your supplies around you. You have to make do.
Yeah. Well, that one's a bit funny, that one.
That's different.
I don't know what's up with that one. Oh, never mind. Anyway, so that's different size and shapes of circular things because they're not quite circular here and there. So that's slightly ovoid, rather like an egg, that one. So we've got a variety of patterns. That's a better one than quite a lot of the others, actually, for me, for my taste.
Like different size rocks.
Totally regular. Yeah, and nothing's totally regular, so that's great for me. And then we've got that one. Quite interesting. I quite like the little squares. I mean, they're all okay. Nothing terrible about any of them. Stars, hearts. I quite like hearts as one of the few cutesy things I can actually use, you know. I mean, most of the cutesy things I go, ooh, cute. But hearts I can manage.
Mariah posted an icon, an emoji of scissors. So, yeah, get your scissors out.
Cut. Yep. And punches. You can use punches as well. Like I've got some railway ticket punches, which are slightly less uniform looking shapes. I mean, one looks a bit like a pound sign. It's supposed to be a pound sign, but it's rough and ready. And things like that in here would be great. This I like because this is one of the reasons I bought this set, because I really like these different sort of squares. It gives a feeling of circuit boards, things like that.
Yes.
A little bit. I quite like that.
I like that.
Then there's the honeycomb. Again, you can cut bits so that they're a bit ragged and stuff like that. You could even cut bits off here and glue bits in to mask parts. I've done that before. And then there's this sort of thingammy. That's quite nice. It's a little on the regular. It's a bit like lattice through a carved wooden door or window or something. And that one, it's not too bad. That's the last one. So there's quite a selection of stuff there to be playing with. And I did say that I got some new paints, didn't I? Well, let's have a look at what we've got. There's only two, but one of them happens to be this.
Hi, Judy.
And the other one is, obviously, this. Stuart Semple's White 2.0 and Stuart Semple's Black 3.0.
Okay.
Those are them. So we're going to have a play with those, because I've seen Patty Tully Parish playing with those, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, like those. But Patty was putting down the white and leaving it on the plate for a while she decided what else she was going to do. And when she came to brayer it all out, the white was still visible when she'd finished brayering it. So I'm wondering if brayering the white sooner and then adding the other colours to it would be a better way to go. I don't know. I'd like to test that out. The other thing, while I was on the site, Stuart Semple's flipping website decided that I ought to have some of this. And I thought I was saying, no, thank you. And I ended up buying it by mistake. But it's called Lit. I have looked up what you're supposed to do with it. And he talks about using super base. But he also did say that you can use any acrylic medium. So yeah, he said that the super base is better, but you can use an acrylic medium. So basically, you could use gloss medium. And you could add it to other paints. So you could add some to the white, or you could add a little bit of other color to it, something like that. But it glows in the dark. It even reacts to hand heat. So if you've got this painted on a surface and it's dry and you touch it, the heat of your hands can make it glow, which I thought was quite unusual.
Interesting.
So think about that. I didn't really want it. I mean, I'm not really into odd things like that, but always worth a try, isn't it? It might turn out to be absolutely wonderful. I bought these because I loved what Patty Tully Parish was getting. She was getting that lovely freckling almost, where everything sort of beads up. So we'll give that a go just to see what happens. So I think we'll start with the white and then put the black on afterwards. So we'll see what happens. Are you supposed to? Oh, it's too late now. It's coming out.
Okay, so I have a suggestion. Your paper under your mat, which you've already started, so next time. But your paper under your mat has some brayer off. It has some red and green brayer off.
Mm-hmm.
And if
I can pull that easily. I could even pull the sheet off, but
there you go.
Can't really
it's kind of distracting my eyes. So there you go. That's better. Yeah. Gel plate rave. Yeah.
So I am brayering this immediately. I still see some signs of the original shapes. So maybe this is not going to work the way I hoped it would, as I can see the white still there. I'm going to try and disturb that. Hopefully that might work. And then we'll try a little bit of the... Oh, you don't get much coming off. Interesting. A lot of fluffy bits, though. I wonder what all that is. little bit of the black now, just to see what happens. So we're probably going to get
So that white is beating up
like an iridescent. Yeah,
like there's an oil in it. Is that what I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Like it's
It's
separating, pulling together.
acrylic. This is much more viscous than the other one. So we'll have a look and see what happens with this. It's going to be a sort of grey, I reckon. But it's the thing is, these paints have different size beading. They seem to. I think it's the white does the smaller and the black does the bigger, but I can't remember if that's that way around or the other way around.
Right, Judy. Like the liquid acrylics that beat up sometimes. That's what I was seeing on the plate there with the white. Yeah.
I'm going to put this over it. I'm not too late, which I might well be. I could just let that solidify and dry and put another colour on top, but I'm going to try and pick it up. Through that one. Where's? Well, let's take one sheet, not 6. Okay. We might need 6, or at least 2.
At least 2. Yeah, you'll need a. Right? I saw that. Mariah says you were getting the crazy with the black.
Yep, I know. I love that. That's what I was hoping for. Get some more here. This is the Patricia Slap It technique.
Very. That's very technical.
Therapeutic.
And, Mariah says you may want to really shake up both of those paints to yeah, which doesn't work very well with your hands, does it?
Well, they're not great shaking.
Right, your shaker is at home.
Yeah, my proper shaker is at home. Yes. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Quite grey, but then it would be. You'd need to add a lot more black to get a different effect. Maybe next time I'll add the black first, spray it out, and then add the white, just to see what happens. We are mad scientists after all. We have to experiment. In fact, I'm going to flip this down on top of that sheet, just to see if I get a bit of a mark on there. Not much. It's drying quite fast, I think. I found that the Golden Open here drying extremely slowly. So I think it was this one. I was doing this with the Nicolazo Gold and the the red iron oxide and the yellow iron oxide, and it looked lovely, but it took forever to dry. I mean, I accidentally put my arm on it. I got a load on my arm, and that was the next day. So yes, different. So if this dries very quickly, no, it doesn't seem to, not particularly quickly. So I'll put that aside to see if it does dry, and we'll try something with a smaller plate.
It has to go outside to dry.
It's got to go to dry.
Yes.
So we'll get the smaller plate, which is just here, and we'll have a play with some of these lovely stencils. And I've got a doodah for it.
A
So we can
doodah?
see a doodah. Yeah, I've got a doodah. An actual doodah. It's out of a picture frame, this one. There's loads of them here.
She has a doodah.
Frames with no pictures in at all. So if we try it the other way around, we'll do the black first, and we can add another colour.
Hi, Liz. That's okay.
Where's my bronze? Because I know that Patty Tolly Parish added that, and she added some of the other one as well. This one's quite gloopy. I'll add a bit of this. And a bit of this. Now this is open, but everything else isn't, so hopefully that won't be too bad.
Okay.
Might be rather.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I thought
when you mix paints like that, I love when you do that all at once and then watch how you brayer it out. It's interesting. Especially they're different. The gold is going to dry different and blend different. Oh, wow. That's a lot of paint.
I think I'm going to put this on and just pull some, see what happens.
Yeah.
So as not to waste too much. Yay. Well, that's quite nice. I quite like that. Put that over there. And let's have a bit more of a brayering out.
Very nice. There's such a lag.
Is there? Oh dear.
But that's all right. You're fine. It is. Judy says, love mixing colors. What a lovely color combo. It is. I love the way she mixes colors.
I saw Patty Tolly Parish using it, so just copying Patty.
You just never know what colors will you never know with Fran what she's going to put down.
Well, I do know that the good thing about the green gold is a little too olive for me in colour, but it does half bead up beautifully. It does. So I reckon using it with the black might be a very good idea.
There you go.
Right, pull that one up. Oh, that's not bad at all. I like that. Ooh, yeah. And pull that up. And so it's not to waste any paint. I like that. Oh, I mustn't put it on top of there. There we go. And I might have to rip this off as well. Now I've got done that.
A new undersheet, you mean?
Yeah, there's a whole pad here, so I can get a sheet off. Well, at least I think I can get a sheet off. If I don't drop too many things on the floor. Let me just pop this down over here while I've got two hands. That's better. Then if P pops along, she'll be able to see better.
Well, P is here. She was.
Oh, well, then there we go. It's a good idea.
Evie says green gold is beautiful with the nickel hazel gold.
Yeah, it works quite well with that, doesn't it? So what else shall I do here? I think I'll just put a piece down quickly.
Watching P with the prism colors yesterday. She
With prism colors?
Well, she was highlighting the edges around.
Oh, those the color, yeah.
Right. Okay, Mariah. But anyway, I was watching her and she said something about, well, nobody wants to watch me do this. It's boring. It's not true. I wanted to say it's not true. It's not a concept that I can grasp easily. It's hard to explain, but
yeah. Please, another word. Patricia, please do more of that.
Well, yeah. It's not boring to me. Maybe, I mean, if you just want to do a half hour short or something, that's okay. But I don't get it. I don't see it. What you see it. You have that eye. But I'm a novice. I got nothing. So
yeah.
watching her do that was, to me, I had to zoom in. I couldn't even see chat. I zoomed in. I stuck my nose to the screen so that I could see what she was seeing and how she was highlighting. Oh, Fran, that's gorgeous.
I like that. Isn't that lovely? Look at all this beautiful beading. You've got it in the bronze and in the black.
Bring it down to the right a little bit.
It's not so much in the teal, but yeah, I'm liking it all.
Yeah, you're very
suited to this particular stencil. I've got a feeling I'm going to be using this stencil a while.
Bring it down a little bit so we can see the whole thing, Claire. It's on, so it's on camera. Just down a little bit. Down. There you go. Nope. Wrong.
Better?
Yeah, no, it has to come down. It's too far up. There you go.
There you go.
Exactly, Evie. I love hearing her reasoning. What she sees, why she's highlighting it, and whatever. Yes, it's not boring. It's, to me, I'm learning. Judy says, this is stellar. That what you have, Fran.
You've got the streakiness on this one, but you've got the spottiness on this one. That's interesting. I like that. I like the difference. Lovely. Well, let's get on and do another one.
Okay.
Let's see whether this one is now dry or not. I think it's dry. I think that one's dry. I'll add some more to that in a moment. But I think this one is ready for some colour. So I was thinking I was going to add some of the iridescent blue-green. And what else was I going to do? I was thinking of anything else that will bead up. So we'll use a bit of the green gold as well. And a bit of the transparent red iron oxide, I think. So we'll use a little bit of this. And a little bit of the red iron oxide. And some of this one in place of the teal, because I think this is likely to bead up a little bit. Here we are, that's enough.
And that's from me, Patricia, not Fran. Wow, I typed in a response to P, and yeah, I'm still signed in under Fran on the Edge.
Oh.
Patricia says to you, this is to you, doing some good stuff there, Fran. I did not have very good results from my ink and 2.0 white. Still working on that.
You mean the Stuart Semple?
She said from my ink and 2.0 white. So whatever.
The inks. I thought they were paints.
Okay. Well, then you two need to get together.
Well, this one acts like an ink. It's so liquidy, but the black acts like a paint because it's not very liquidy.
And I missed because I was Stuart. Yes, Stuart Simple. Patty mixes in ink, Mariah said.
She does, yeah, but I haven't got any ink here, so tough.
Okay, when you get home.
Yeah, when I get home.
She used ink. Patricia says Patty used ink with the white. Okay, we're going to keep that in mind.
Well, the white is acts like an ink because it's so liquidy.
But she said Patty did use ink with the white.
Yep.
And I missed it because I was distracted by answering P, or commenting to P. What colors did you just use here? Those are beautiful.
I used green gold.
Green gold.
I used the iridescent blue green.
Aha, that's
it. And I used the red iron oxide.
Yep, that one I got. Okay.
And I'll show you the other side in just a moment when I manage to close the scissors. Yes, have a look.
And Mariah says they only have the Saint White and the Black 2.0.
All right. I was going to get some Saint White, but not while I don't know where I'm going to be to pick it up.
Well, yeah. Oh, interesting.
Because you can see the speckles from the black and the white here on the stencil shape. I like that. That's interesting. I'm not getting so much beading of the blue. There is a little bit here, just a little bit here. So there is some. Fascinating. I'm definitely getting some from the green gold.
The window light is glaring on it.
Is that better?
Yeah, when you turn it, yeah.
So there's a bit of beading.
Bowser, love this one tons. There you go. Lay it down. Looks great.
Let's leave it for a while to ripen.
Leave it. Gotta go leave it again.
Oh. I'll go back to this one.
Okay, Mariah says the Saint White is thicker and has the vanilla smell.
Yes, I remember her saying that. That's why I was going to get it.
Yep.
But I haven't got around to that yet.
What are you going to get from that?
I think I'm going to put some red iron oxide on because I like the red iron oxide. And I think I might put a bit of gold in as well, just for kicks and giggles.
Patricia, I'm looking forward to more pencil highlighting or any kind of highlighting that you do.
I have got some pencils, but I'm just enjoying this at the moment. So
right. Okay.
Sort of like a marbling.
Mariah says, I think the 2.0 is better for gel printing.
I'm going to see if I can pick that up quickly with one of these, not two, just to get a brief, quick little bit of the patterning. Just from the brayer, nothing special. That's quite nice, isn't it?
Yes.
I like that. Lovely. Yeah.
That's all
Pop
right.
that down to dry for a bit.
Oh man, I wish you had some PM stencils with you because those colors right there with some of the stencils that P was showing yesterday on her card.
Yes. They would be lovely, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh, Sharon, I'm so glad you're up and about. Know you're feeling better.
Is that Sharon? Text the
Yeah.
junkie, Sharon.
Yeah, she's been so sick.
Hello, Sharon.
It's so nice to see her back.
Yeah, yes. It's coming now. I mean, I guess I could get more, but that's quite interesting. That's got some shadows of the stencil, some little bits here and there. Interesting. I like that.
All right. Tell me again the colors on that one because I want you to remember it when you get home.
That's red iron oxide and gold. That's all. And there was some trace of the teal still there from before. And all I did to get the pattern was just go like that with a brayer.
Right, right.
Oh, the ball. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like
So
that.
with something on here, a little bit of it.
We need to do a play date, and you come back and do some more of that when you get home with your PM stencils.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm going to do some.
I love that color combo too. Both of them, this one and the last one, great color combos.
A little bit of this one. Because I can. Plenty.
There's a combo that, wow, you're just really mixing up the colors today.
Yep. I'm going to do this one.
Yeah, exactly, Judy. That's the color combo. Wow. Fran's really going outside the box. When are you leaving for home, Fran?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
I've got an appointment with the funeral director first at 9:30, and then I'm going to drive home. I've almost finished packing the car.
Okay.
The only problem is, are we going to get me and the dog in? I don't know. I bought so many paints.
Well, we know you're coming back, so yeah,
Yeah,
but there's nothing you want to leave behind.
No, exactly. I certainly don't want to leave my paints behind. Absolutely not. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I love that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Super duper. Look at the lovely smudging in some of these. Super. Right, I'm going to put some more on. Yes.
Okay, when you hold, here's a tip. When you hold, it's a 6-hour trip for her, Evie. When you hold the paper up to show us, come up to the right so that we can see more of it.
Oh, okay. Come up to the right.
Towards your brayer off tube. Because we're only seeing like 3/4 of it.
Yep, that's it. That's all you're getting.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh.
I'm going to do this.
As soon as you held that up, it was like rainbow.
Yeah, blue and purple rainbow. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a register on this, but I'll give it a try. Here we go. What am I going to do with that? I'll put it over there. Try to reseat this back down again.
Hi, Michelle.
Probably going to be off, but I don't care. So we'll see what we've got. Oh, yeah, that's going to be nice. I just want to snip that other one off. Just want to give it a little snippy poo.
Snippy poo. Talk funny.
Yep, I talk funny.
Oh, I think there you go. Hi, Gail.
This one. Got a bit of wrinkling happening there.
Make the stencils. Fran's not at home, and so we had to order some cheapo stencils somewhere on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
She's making do with what she's got. So those are the stencils you're seeing.
Rather nice. I think that's going to be rather nice. That. We'll
Cheapo
put that aside
stencils
at the moment.
pulling off the prints. Look at that. Wow.
So we'll leave it aside for a moment and have a look at what we've got. Let's get that out of the way first. Have a look at what we've got on the other plate and how things are going with that one. Well, we've got something. We've got something.
Ooh, I'd love to see that, Susan. Susan says, I am here still watching and ripping, cutting, getting fabrics ready to dye for a book I am creating. I've been doing fabric tags, Susan. I even posted pics in my group.
I'm putting this back down occasionally to re-pick up bits, and it does seem to be sort of working. So where I've got lines,
Wow.
putting it down, getting it up. There's some more lines there, getting it up. Another line there, getting it up, and there's one there. Not getting that so much on that one. Don't stick together. Oh, that's not bad at all. Hang on a moment. Let me move that out the way so you'll be able to see this a bit better.
Into your seats.
That is not bad. That's pretty much what I saw through the plate, through the backing plate. Isn't that lovely?
That is gorgeous.
Makes you feel justified. I think it's mostly the white that's doing the work there, because the black is just giving a tint, I think. But we are getting different size holes, which is nice. Nice.
That's definitely an ooh ah oh. That's
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's beautiful. I don't suppose you could zoom in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you tilt it and the colors are just, that's brilliant. That is gorgeous.
If you put it in the window, you'd get something like that when it was sunny.
Wow. Judy says, reminds me of water amidst islands.
Yes. Can you see this? It's got some beading here where the iridescent blue is, and there on the iridescent blue going onto the green.
I don't think we can see as well as you, or somebody has better eyes than me. when you, yeah, because it's in a shadow when with
Is
the,
it? Oh,
yeah, a little bit. You got to come to the right a little bit.
how's about if we
Oh,
go down?
I see it. Yeah,
We can see a little bit of it here and some here.
there you go. Oh, there
You
you
can blind coming thugh. Lovely, lovely.
go. Patricia
So
says,
look at.
you want to hear, see if I can say it correctly. You want to hear what Patricia said?
Go on then.
That is the shiznit. I said it. I said it
The,
correct. Shiznit. That means brilliant,
hmm.
fantabulous.
I didn't see that. I scrolled back a bit. Couldn't see it. Never mind. I'll believe you.
You went too far back.
Am I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not on it hasn't showed up on StreamYard yet.
You see that coming through the light? Isn't that lovely? The way it comes through the light. This
Brilliant.
is on carnival tissue paper, so.
That is.
Like it. That's a good one. Uh-oh, I've got to get up and put that right. It's just folded over itself. It's going to stick forever. Mustn't stick. Be a good little fruit.
Judith says that's one to be framed. I agree. That one is exactly what you were going for, right?
Well, it's better than what I was going for, actually, but there you go. So now we can put something else on this and see what else we can pick up. There's not a great deal left, but let's sort of turn it to another. Let's have a look and see what else I could use. I want to get rid of this one because it's still very soggy, that one.
Okay, you need to zoom back out again because you're too close again. P says the white cellular is enviable on that
It
other.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
So let's use some of this.
Yep, bring us back out and to the left.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Yes. Yes.
And I think I want some
Rocky, but we're good.
of this in there as well.
All right. Now, what are you using here?
This is the Bordeaux red.
Okay, and what's left on the plate is green, gold, and iridescent blue.
Yeah. And I've also used the Titan buff. That's what this is.
Buff, right. That I.
There might be some traces of that previous stencil as well. We never know.
Hi, Catherine. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hi, Catherine. Wow. Well, that looks like plasma. Like, okay. Hi, Lisa. Makes me think of raspberry cream candy. Chocolate covered cherries. Where's the chocolate? It just initially grossed me out a little bit, but it's looking yummy now.
Like that one. And I think a few bits of this. That one.
Spilled red wine on a cream colored carpet.
I want to do that one.
This is what happens when you drink too much coffee. Right. More like raspberry. Well, now more like raspberry than plasma, but that's what, yeah, exactly. Raspberry.
Oh, raspberry ripple.
Yeah, but initially, when you first put it down and the first wipe through, it was like plasma.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. I'm better now. I'm okay. You've got some healthy stenciling down there. Tell you what.
You see, Mariah, Patricia, you need to do some more designs with cogs.
Oh, I agree. And yeah, and then do the highlighting. I mean, I'm trying to picture that in my mind. See how she's inspired me? She's got my brain going there. This is good. Now hold that thought. Too late.
Just using up the extra bits there. There we go. That's gonna pick it up anyway. May as well enjoy it. Because it sat down on top of the brayer, you see, and I thought, oh well, the brayer is meant to put paint on there. Let's go for it.
Okay. I gotta see the one little stencil over to the left in the center looks almost like a peppermint candy type thing.
This one or that one?
Like Christmas peppermint candy with the swirls.
Oh, that. That's swirls.
Yeah.
No?
Yep.
Oh, righto. So let's lift this up and see what we got left on the plate.
Maybe I have candy on the brain, raspberry cream and wine. And
I might get two out of that, you know. I never know. That's quite a lot of rather nice. I like that.
Starlight mint. Yes, thank you, Lisa. That's exactly what I was thinking. Starlight mints.
Mm-hmm.
The red ones. I think there's green ones too, but I like the red ones.
There we go.
Hi, Dana. That's interesting.
There. Out of the way. Yep.
It's not deli paper, Catherine. It's wet strength tissue paper that she's using today. Carnival paper, it's called. You're welcome. Yeah. Use those stencil grubbies up.
Yep.
Now where are you
Say
gonna
goodbye to the white paper.
where are you gonna put that big one? You've run out of brayer off room. Oh, that's an evil dragon face right there, somewhere in there. Oh, there you go.
Lovely. I like that. That's a piece of cartridge paper. Let's be very quick putting a piece on here and then put it off to the side, because I think otherwise you're going to have some problems.
Okay. Mariah says the dogs are in the shape of a butterfly.
Yep, they are. Absolutely. Giving you something to think about, is it?
Where's Brad? I hope she's got Brad
all about it
in the wheel there.
I think I've just made a huge boo-boo, so I'm going to go and give this a bit of a wipe, because I've got a feeling that I've now got some stuff all over there.
Uh-huh.
On the underneath. Yeah, very likely I have, but we'll pop it down anyway. Now then, where were we with this one? And I think I'm going to have to rip this up now, because otherwise we won't have anywhere to brayer off, and things could get sticky.
Are you getting boxed in there with your prints?
Yep, absolutely.
I told you put them on the window ledge.
Yeah, I put a couple on the window ledge. It doesn't help. There's too many prints all over the place. Right, we'll pop that down to dry over there. And we'll come back with this one while we wait for that one to dry.
Right.
How are we doing? Look at the state of my hand. Right, let's see what we can get off this, if anything.
Ooh.
Another reveal. Ooh. It's like peeling a scab off and finding a painting underneath.
Oh, that's odd.
You like it more over here, don't you?
To the right. Oh, it's not quite centered to the so yeah. Well, now you too far. Yeah.
There you go.
GE. Right? Right? There you go. There you go. Yeah, anywhere in there. Yep. That's just I mean, I would love to touch that. Can
yeah, you? It does look a bit 3D-ish, doesn't it?
Yeah, that.
Lovely. Lovely. You like it. And it's got some shimmer and shine.
Yeah. Pick it up and move it around so we can see that shimmer. Ooh, kind of like Stompy Rocks, Mariah says. That looks cool.
That bit is a bit like that, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So I can barely see the gold, but when you tilt it and turn it, then it shimmers through.
Yeah.
Can anyone else see it? Mostly.
I think that was bronze on that one. Wasn't it the bronze?
Was it the bronze? Okay. That makes sense.
Because there's a little bit of red iron oxide here. A little bit. Showing through. Yeah. So let's have a go with something else then. Now we've got a nice clean sheet.
I made a frame. I don't know how to explain it. I made a frame out of book pages, just scrappy book pages, but I made a frame, and inside the frame would be the size of, I guess it would be close to 4x6 the way I cut it. And what I've done is I lay it down on my pulls.
Yeah.
Trying to find the best, like if I wanted to take that pull you just made, if I wanted to take the best spot that I could find to make a postcard, I lay that frame down on it. I move it around until I find the exact. Yeah. Otherwise, I can't cut it. I look at the thing as a whole, and I'm like, no, I can't cut it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't want to cut it. So,
yes.
But I need, I did it for the postcard, so I can't love everything. So I use that frame to kind of block out what I want to see. Okay, Gail, you have a great day too. Thank you. What have you got? Oh, you're off screen a little bit. You're too high up.
Am I?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Just a little too high up. Interesting. There you go. That's good. So what do you have here?
Gold.
Well, I asked, because I don't recognize the tubes yet.
It's Dalarowny Graduate Acrylic Gold Imit, which means imitation.
There you go. Why?
I'm using way too much paint these days, aren't I?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Okay.
This is the same shape as I was seeing in that other thing. This one. In the other stencil, which I don't know where I put. I think I packed it by mistake. But there you go. So, piece of tissue.
That one's interesting. That stencil is interesting because it has squares, it has circles, it has leaves.
That's why I like it. Yeah.
It has the dotted blocks like brad heads, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of different images on there, a lot of different stencils. I'd love, you know what? Sharon needs to get that stencil and do some texturing.
Yeah.
Like a mashup. Yeah, it's like Mariah says it. It's like a mashup, yeah, of so many different.
It's like somebody put that stencil down, and then somebody put that stencil down, and then that one, and then that one, and then added that one, and then added a few more dots, and yeah.
And on the whole, it all goes well together.
Yeah.
There's not one, well, that one area up at the top right that pulls my eye, but other than that, it pretty much just all flows really nicely.
I was going to put that on top, but I've decided not to. I want to wait for that to dry, and then I could put some red on, I think.
Okay.
I think, looking at it.
Karen,
Look at the other side.
Stencils that she probably got through Amazon from China or wherever. Just what she has.
Yes, Amazon.
Yeah, just so you have something.
These are those crafts, something or other, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I didn't recognize them. Judy says you're getting some superb pulls today, Fran.
Yeah, they're working out quite nicely. There we are, let's craft.
And I don't know if anyone else can hear it,
Treat.
but I'm hearing an echo again.
It's craft treat. That's what it's called. No, so for that one. See, that's quite interesting because it still had some of the red coming through. If I'd done it that way around, I might have got more red. So maybe I'll do that next time. So we've got that, and we want that to dry.
So it has to go straight over there.
Oh, over there, yeah. You see, if the red still isn't ready, this one over here, I have got a backup small one waiting in the wings somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but somewhere around there. Still got some down there, but I'm getting something.
Uh-huh.
So I've still got some of the red underneath as well. Where Mrs. Naughty did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I won't order anything from AliExpress. I worry about my card getting used incorrectly too. That's cool. There's raspberry cream candy right there in front of me.
Yeah, not bad, is it?
Not bad.
Not bad at all. You don't really see the butterfly such much. I'm looking for the butterfly. Where's the butterfly? Hello?
Where'd it
It's got to
go?
be there somewhere. It's quite lost.
Pull it down a little bit, just like a half an inch. There you go. There you go. That's good. Uh,
No, I can't tell where it is. It's in there somewhere.
it's in there somewhere, but I can tell you what,
Hmm.
I could see a nice pull from there. I would love to have that right in front of my face to see it better.
Mhm. It might be here, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah.
Interesting. That's an interesting one.
It could be that it's somewhat half off the plate because I only put half the stencil on, didn't put all of it on. So it could be sort of going off the plate there. I don't know. Anyway, it's a very interesting color combination, that one. You can see when I tilt it like that, I can see the shimmer of the blue green.
I see it. Yeah. There you go.
And you can see the green gold showing through there.
Yep.
That's rather good. Yeah.
We
Put
could
that on the there.
we're sitting over here, but okay.
Well, I've now got gold on my arm. We don't want to contaminate another plate, so I want to get that off. I think I'm going to have to put some more on top of here, because there's still quite a lot there, but I've got the pattern on the back as well, unfortunately. So I can't quite see what's going on because I've got pattern on the back. I'm going to have to soak that. Possibly. Right. Permanent violet dark, I think, done quite a little bit.
Thinking. Yeah, pull your plate down about half an inch.
Okay. I don't want it too far because it'd be off the table then.
Right.
Oh, it's beading up quite well. I can't remember where to put that. Let me put it over there. Right.
Really vibrant colors today.
Seems to be working out quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where's I had a piece, a short bit. There we go. That piece to
I know
pull
what
up.
makes me think of velvet. The color and the look of it reminded me of a piece of velvet I used to have.
Oh, really?
You know.
Very nice.
Mhm. Oh, were you going to use your roller pins today? Roller?
Might do. Might do. Hang on, I just want to catch that little bit there.
I forgot about them.
I'm going to leave that for a bit because there's some bits it's not picking up. So I'm just going to cut this edge off.
Okay. Then it has to be.
See, I can almost have enough for a small plate there. Good, good, good. Right, let's bring this one back.
Right, Judy? I bought a new gel plate, 8 by 10. Is that what I said? Let me see. Gel press 8 by 10. Yep. And I haven't even taken it out of the package yet because my table, I have the sewing machine and all the fabric cluttering up the table. So until I get finished with that, I can't bring out my gel plate. And I have ideas.
You have ideas.
I do. I have ideas running through my head.
It says your idea machine. I've lost a gel plate. I know I've got one somewhere. Hi, gel plate. Where are you? Come to mummy. Come on.
Don't
Be nice. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. It's gotta be because I thought it was on there. Where's it gone? Hang on. I'll get up and remove this one under sitting on top of my foot.
Judy, exactly. I had the 11 by 14, I think, and it was too big, and I ended up cutting it so that it was closer to 8 by 10. And where I cut it with scissors, and where I cut it, I have to be careful when I paint there because it just doesn't work well. It sticks. I think it dries too fast. So hence the reason I just bought a new one.
I'm not having much luck finding that other little stencil plate.
You just had it the other night when we were playing.
I know I did. I know.
You sure it's not still on your desk underneath something?
Well, it might be on the windowsill there. That's a good idea. Let me have a look.
Okay.
No, there's a stencil underneath, but not that. Oh, well, we'll have to do without it then. That just means sitting here and talking for a while that one dries.
Judy says I wasted so much paint on the space. Yeah, because you didn't.
Oh, there it is.
You had 8 by 10 paper, and it's hard to tell your mind not to gel to paint over that extra area you don't want to use.
Yeah. Well, there we are. I have a little bitsy witsy one.
Oh, good.
And I do have, don't do that. I do have some little sheets as well over here, cut ready. So that's why the gel plate was over there, because it was by the bits I'd cut ready for it. There we are. So we'll
play with like a brayer off sheet to pull up, Judy. I use a brayer off sheet to pull up the side, the extra, and it was like, well, I don't want it, don't need it. So what am I doing with it? It was wasted paint, like you said. 8 by 10 is more manageable from my eye and for what I want to create. I could see going with a bigger one if that's where we were going. Fran can use it and not be intimidated at all. She just blows me away. But I just don't have that vision to see something that big.
Bigger stencils. That'll do it.
Yeah, we do have a 12 by 12 plate for our stencils, don't we?
Yeah.
But I favor mini. I like mini books and mini, I like small. I'm short. What can I say? I can't fit it all in here.
Oh, that's a bad excuse.
I know. But that's my story. Yeah, I think I just get intimidated by too big. Hi, Julie. Welcome, welcome. So glad to see you. But then Fran can do these big ones and then turn around, and I just recently watched her doing this little one, and it's like, okay, how do you trim your mind down, your vision? How do you
I don't know. I don't really know.
Well, I think it's just built into you. It just is. You're mad Frankie.
Well, I think basically the idea is I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're just
So I just go ahead and do it anyway. If you have a plan and things go wrong, don't have a plan. Just play. That's the only way.
Intuitive? Would you say intuitive then?
You just I like this colour, I'm gonna splosh it all over. I'd like a bit of that in there. Let's have some of that as well. Too much paint, brayer it off. Brayer it off through a stencil. There we are, we've got a pattern.
So in other words, don't overthink it.
Yeah, really.
Just do it. Be wild and crazy. See, now those two stencils would make some really awesome texture.
Yeah. And they are. Well, that one away somewhere.
I just thought of who you remind me of. With you just throw this and that paint and that paint and that paint. You're a mishmash. If you've ever watched I Love Lucy when she's trying to cook something she's never cooked before.
Yeah. Oh, I just had some of that salt. Yes. Oh, let's have some sugar. Oh, yes. Here's a brandy.
You're so much better than hers, of course. Yeah, same process. Snakeskin. Yes, Julie, snakeskin. Judy says, I normally have no plan on most any craft I do except for journals. Then I want to overthink. Exactly.
All right. Yeah. Well, I find doing journals a bit harder.
Right.
You've been playing because you've been playing.
Yep. What do we got here? Who? That is some, wow, that is some truly awesome. Like a
I like these dark bits coming through here. That's nice.
Like a purple night sky.
Yeah, and I'm getting some little sort of aurora borealis.
There you go. Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis, one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Aurora Borealis.
Seeing the whole thing like that, that's wow.
There's some lovely pattern in there.
Very nice.
Almost like it's punched in, you know, pressed in.
Mariah,
Wow.
very nice.
I think that's my favourite spot there, that bit. Right at the edge. And you only see it when you hold it like that. Well, you see it a bit, but you see it more when you hold it like that.
You tilt it.
And there's more, look, coming through. More of it.
Right there in the center, there's a section I like. I can block that off. And,
Yeah.
But then I like
Lovely.
the bottom right too.
There's lots there. It's quite nice. Now we've got a little bit left here. We've got more left underneath, which we shouldn't have, but there you go. And I managed to ruin a brush temporarily because I'm taking it home and sticking it in the Zest It, because that'll clean it up nicely. Probably be able to clean up this with the Zest It as well. I don't know.
Is that like Murphy's soap? Murphy's oil?
No, it's like Zest It.
Okay.
Murphy's soap is more sort of I don't know. It's like a strong pine soap, whereas the Zest It is a solvent. There's probably solvents in Murphy's, but I don't know. So I think I'm going to use some bronze on here. And I'm going to use some green gold. There it is.
Okay. Purple pop rocks.
I think we'll just try with that and see what happens. We can always add something else afterwards.
Man, that's a blend.
I've got a lot of splotch in there. Okay. Splotching. Let's put a little of this on here.
Hi, Leanne. You know what color you haven't used today? Just interesting.
Huh? Do I know what?
What color you haven't used today?
Payne's grey.
Well, you haven't used any yellow.
I did. I used Titan Buff, which is a very, 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 very pale yellow.
Just to raspberry cream, no big deal. But
I got Naples Deep there.
You haven't used yellow.
Many yellows. I haven't got many yellows.
Right.
They're all at home. I've got billions of yellows at home.
I know. What you're doing today is really along the dark lines.
Yep.
Interesting.
I think that's about enough patting. Bits I missed there. Right, let's go for it. So I can take that up. That's very, very odd greeny gold. Interesting.
I'm going to go mute for a minute or so because my other half just walked in.
Okay.
So hold the phone.
I'm
Here.
pull this up this side, like this. When you've got a sticky stencil, there's not a lot you can do with it, especially when you've filled all the space up with prints already. Right, I've got a feeling I might have to leave that one for a while, I think. We can go back to the little one, which will have dried by now. That's going to be quite interesting. Ignore this red here. It's only on the plate at this side. So ignore that. I think that's going to be quite good. It's going to be quite sort of speckly. You see what I mean? Speckly. Ooh, if we leave it. So that's what I'm going to do. Leave that one alone for a while. I've got too many prints here trying to dry in the awkward places. And I've got this one as well. Now, if I do the little one before that one is ready, so this one should. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. There's only a couple of really high places that weren't. No, I can see some more. I'm going to leave that for a bit. There's still some bits that aren't quite dry. As if this is dry at all. No, it's still some bits that aren't quite dry. So there's only one bit on the black that isn't quite dry. So I think we'd better go with that one and hope for the best. It's just a couple of little bits that aren't quite dry. Let's use a different drying machine.
You made my eyes go crazy there.
Sorry, just trying to dry it. So you're talking about a different color. We could try the Naples Yellow Deep on this one.
That's a big
blob. Yes, it is.
Well, I meant bottle.
It is. I was fed up with always running out of that color because I use it such a lot.
Mariah says, roller coaster. Now we are going in deep. Right?
Yep.
Hold on to your seats.
Yep. Don't look at that bit. You don't want to look at that. That's a silly idea.
Patricia says, and I apologize for the echo, people. I'm so sorry. I can't figure it out. But Patricia says, with that humidity, I would have to learn how to gel plate all over again.
Yeah, it's a different way, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Certainly very humid feeling today. Hot and humid.
We have
going to be interesting.
We have cold and rain.
So that's that. Let's see if that gold is getting any closer.
That's interesting.
I'm just trying to see if I can see the butterfly in that one. I can, it's there. There's the body, there's the antenna, and there are the wings. I think I want something like a red on that. I think so. A nice deep red. It'll probably smudge when I'm doing it because there are bits that are not quite dry.
Like that Bordeaux red?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the Bordeaux.
At the moment, Emily, she wants to know how close are you to the coast?
Very, because Lantwick Major has a beach, and I'm in Lantwick Major.
Mm-hmm. I do like that red.
It is a good red, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad I got that one. This is the kind of red I've been looking for ages. So I'm really glad to have found it at long last.
What brand is it?
It's Arteza.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bordeaux Red A403.
Premium.
250ml premium, yes. Arteza premium. See, there's the butterfly. You can see the antenna now. It's coming out a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's have a go with another sheet of this. Can't do this with the black paper, the black tissue. Just comes out on your hands. I mean, I know I've got a lot of colour in my hands, but it's not coming through.
Yeah, it's not wet stuff.
No, it's a pity they can't make wet strength in the black. Why can't they? What's wrong with it? I mean, it's got a coating on this one. Is it because the coating is white? I wonder if putting black gesso on the black, a light coat of black gesso, would make any difference.
Or even a clear medium.
Possibly, yeah. You could brayer one on nice and thinly, couldn't you?
Well, and just even if you only did it on the side that you're not going to pull on. Mariah.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, possibly.
Mariah says, P and I were talking about this the other day.
Yeah. What conclusion did they come to?
Okay. Really what you need is a die that will set. You've lost me now. A die that will set. Are we, Mariah, are we still talking about the paper? Oh, dye the paper. Oh, look at there. Well, that's fun.
Where's that one I liked? I'm looking for the one I liked. Can't find the one I liked. Find lots of others, but the one I liked. Eee. Maybe because I've already used the one I liked. Very, very likely.
So the white paper has no dye on it.
No?
So,
Nothing to know.
So we're saying the white paper has no dye on it. The tissue has no dye on it, but the black has. Okay, Mariah, but what I'm saying is just use the gesso or the medium on the back side. The front side is where you would lay it down and make the fold. Would the medium or gesso go through and reactivate anything like the paint? What you said? The gesso is going to have similar effects like paint.
Well, isn't that what you want? You want a sort of, because when you've painted onto black tissue while you're taking a print, it's a good solid surface. That's a big piece. I don't want that.
Wow, that's a great stencil with great colors. I'm just saying. You just slap things down, you said. You don't think them out, but
Well, I'm thinking a bit now, which is probably fatal.
maybe that's something you could explain or talk about on Thursday Thoughts, Mariah, if you don't already have a itinerary for that. I'm kind of interested trying to understand what you're saying there. Yes, okay, good. Are you holding it down? Is gravity working against you there?
Ooh, lovely, lovely. I like that. Right. Pull that up. And another one. Some of these pieces are smaller than others.
Brand names that I have trouble saying or that Fran has trouble saying, because it's usually me that has trouble saying any name. Yeah, Mariah says really like that one. Anyone. Yes, exactly. Anyone, what anyone has trouble saying. I do like what she has on her plate right now. That is,
Have trouble saying what?
well, if anyone has any trouble saying certain brand names, like you say Pebeo.
Yeah, is that wrong?
I don't know if it's right or wrong.
No.
I think that I heard Mariah say it or Patricia say it, PBO.
PBO. Okay, PBO. But I won't remember though.
Right?
I just say the way I say it, and there we go.
And so when Mariah said it, or not Mariah, when Patricia said it one day, my brain had to process what did she say? What did she say? And then it clicked because you say Pebeo, and then when you first started saying that, I thought you were saying Preveo, Preveo, Preveo.
Yeah.
I heard extra in there. And it wasn't until I looked it up or I think I saw the tube that I realized that it clicked with me. I realized what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say the brand name or whatever, but until you show me the tube or the paint bottle or whatever.
Yep, you're not going to click to what it is I'm talking about. Yeah.
Exactly. So Mariah's trying to phonetically spell it. Pebeo. Pebeo. It's
Well, it's got little on it, you see, so I instinctively try to put something there.
Well, if it helps, she said she and Patricia were wrong in the way they said it. So it should be Pabio or the way
Pebio?
said it.
Oh, is it? You going me to say I was right? Come on.
I didn't say that yet.
Ooh. This has never happened. This has never.
See, isn't this
number of times I'm listening to Audible and some doodah is saying things and I'm going, what? What word is that? Oh, that's pronounced this way. What are you doing to the English language? Yeah. So I'm going to leave that for a bit because it doesn't seem to want to come up all that well. So I'm going to leave it.
It's an interesting topic, though, Mariah, because, yes, I heard what I heard when Fran was initially saying it, but until she held up a tube or whatever and I caught the spelling of it, that I grasped.
Now, I don't know if I pronounced Dalarowny correctly, but I've always said Dalarowny since I was a child, so I can't get out of the habit of saying that. Oh, it could be Dalarowny.
Okay, Julie. Yeah, Julie has a suggestion. Okay, I get it. Well, and that'll work, Julie, except she has some black tissue paper, so that seeps through. That was what we were talking about. So Julie says, do a gel print of plain black on the white tissue paper. And then go back once that's dry, and then go back and do whatever it is you wanted on that tissue paper because it'll be black then.
Yeah, the only thing is I won't remember what it is I was going to do. It'll be trouble.
By the time
you could prepare some white tissue with black paint on it, just to see what, have some stuff handy, ready, dried, and done.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Well,
or was it white tissue paper?
Let's all make sure we go to Thursday Thoughts tomorrow and listen to.
Well, I probably won't be able to because I could still be driving, but then it all depends on how fast everything happens.
Right.
How long it takes in the interview and whether I've got to stay or, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 6-hour drive for you at least.
Well, it's supposed to be a 4-hour something drive, but I've got a dog with me and I've got to stop for him.
Right.
And I can't go that long without stopping either. So we are stopping, probably for a wee.
Well, everybody else, come to PMI Studio Thursday Thoughts tomorrow, and let's see what Patricia and Mariah have to talk about as far as these brand names and the difficulty of what we hear and what we.
Yeah, what other brand names are there? I mean, Arteza is fairly obvious. Golden is fairly obvious.
Well,
Stuart Simple is fairly obvious, and I don't think I'm going to be buying a vast number of his paints. These are nice, but they're unusual. I don't think there is
paint. Maybe there's other areas that. Okay, Julie, you have a good day at work. I hope your legs don't bother you too much.
Just want to pull this one, and then I think we have to stop.
Okay.
So I'll pull it this way because it's looking rather good here. Liking it. Now this was a registered one with me pulling this with this tissue through the stencil and then removing the stencil and putting it back down again. So that's really rather successful for that.
Oh, you meant you were.
Because I didn't have a lot. I had a lot of tissue on the bottom end here, which I've just cut off. Oh, and it's even pulled up some of that was there. That's good.
Really, I misunderstood. I thought you meant today, but okay. I say have a good day at work, and I hope your legs don't bother you too much when you do go.
Yes. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
She's not leaving just yet. Can you? Oh, never mind. No, I was gonna have you back out, but no, you're perfect. That's beautiful. Okay, turn, where's the butterfly? Where are we seeing the butterfly?
Well, you won't because this is not the stencil with the butterfly in it.
Oh, well, there you go. It explains.
This is the one with the big cogs, okay? So it's this stencil over here. This one. So it's only got big cogs. I like big cogs though. I do
This
like
this
that.
has this has the cogs and the snake skin or whatever that is.
Yes, yes, it does up this side, exactly. And that's the same snake skin as I used on that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
With the similar to PM Artist Studios pebbles. Monkey Rocks. I'm not pulling the red one because it definitely is not ready.
Oh, I can look at that one and do 4x6 and I can frame that out and see. I would have a hard time choosing a spot off of that one. That big one. There's so much goodness there. Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
so that one pulled all right. It's just the red one that's taking its time drying.
Big cogs and cannot lie. Interesting. Pebbles.
Nice. I do
Big.
like the one with the odd squares. I tried making something like that with these odd squares.
Uh-huh.
I like that. Look at the pristine look at that one, and look at the nice selling going on in that one. Lovely, lovely. Let's just check. I mean, you never know your luck. Let's just check.
Instant texture.
Oh, I think we're going to get it. I think we're going to get it. Here we go. A little bit's left, but we are getting something. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Whoops.
Wow. Look at that color.
And there's the butterfly.
Move that paper because we could see the shimmering.
The what? There, like that.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. You can see more when you put it down, and then you see something else when you pick it up because it shines so. It takes your eyes off the red. It's good. I did like that one I did some time ago where I had red and I had this either this or this one.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Veil ones, either the blue green or the green blue. And when I held it up at one angle, you could see blue all over it. And if you put it at a slightly different angle, all you could see was the red. But when you picked it up, the red had disappeared from those areas. You couldn't see the red where the blue. It's just amazing. It's just lovely.
Tell me this, because this is a product I've not worked with. Color shift. Is it?
Is it what?
Is it like that? Is that what you would want to call
I
it?
haven't had a lot of luck with the color shift. I've used it a bit, but the trouble is that box of color shift paints that I got, the shuttle ones, there's so much pink in there and everything's so pastely that I look at it and I go, yeah,
Well,
not sure.
now if I remember correctly, and Mariah's here, the color shift paint works best on top.
Yeah, as a last layer. I do remember that. Yeah.
Either the first layer, which would be the top layer. So it would be the first
Yeah.
layer. Works best on black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I must have some more try with it. We must have a go with this idea of trying to get the black tissue to play a bit better.
Yeah.
By putting some medium on it or something.
Yeah.
I might try matte medium. I've got no matte medium here, but then I haven't got the black tissue either. So I might try that when I get home and try the gloss medium. Try some. Is this gesso I've got here? No, it's texture paste. That's all right. I haven't got the tissue. But yeah, try things like that on it.
I don't know what it's going to be like for you when you get home, but once you get home and we can work it out, let's have a recorded play date. So maybe we'll do something and upload it for
yeah. I'm probably too tired to do that tomorrow.
Right. Right.
But we'll see. I mean, we might do a little bit, but I'm pretty tired now. But then I've just been packing the car all day.
I'm just thinking before next week's live stream, maybe we can get a little
Yeah.
place in. We'll
Oh, we
see.
can probably manage that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like this one though. Oh, that turned out really nice. I like that one. And you can definitely see the butterfly there, can't you? You can see it very well there now.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah, lovely. And this one was lovely, 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 lovely.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
better than expected because it was just using the brayer to the same way as you might use something like that, but that would be more definite.
Well, now,
But I'm not doing any more now.
Mariah actually posted. She posted the Pebbles stencil, aka Rocks and Stompy Rocks. That would look good on that.
Yeah, like this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it would look good over there.
I bet they've looked at your Stompy Rocks and gone, "Ooh, we can do something like that." But then lots of people come up with ideas that are at the same time because it just seems to be everybody's getting influenced by things and they're all going, Stompy Rocks would be a good idea.
Liz, Fran, let me tell you, Liz says she got black tissue from Dick Blick that doesn't bleed. It wasn't that it bled, that the black bled, it was that the paint came through.
Yeah, on your fingers like that, only
Was,
more,
yeah.
a lot more. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say bye-bye now because I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm going to sleep well tonight.
Okay.
And then, well, I've got a few things to do before I go to bed, but then I'm done for today. I'm just tired. So I've got some quite nice brayer off sheets with some interesting things on, haven't I? I'm quite liking those. I am quite liking them. So you can always get good things if you like doing the flop offs, which I think is what Patricia calls it when you print with the stencils, still got loads of ink on it. Lovely. But I'm now hemmed in, so I'm going to say bye-bye.
Goodbye.
And I will bring
See you in
Violet
thoughts tomorrow.
bye. So bye-bye from Mad Frankie and Violet Eigel. Bye-bye from the Mad Scientist. We're going to have to practice a little ditty, you know, you and me, Violet.
We will. You go first.
No, not now. We'll practice it, then we'll do it. I have to think of some words. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you all for